I need to hit 100 platinums by the end of the year, and if I fail, we'll have to delete my PlayStation account forever, losing all of my saves, memories, and of course the 89 platinum trophies I already own. And with only a few short weeks left to go, I have to pull out all the stops if I want to have any hope of getting the last 12 platinums I need. So that means I'll be taking on yet another trilogy, this time one I never actually got to experience before, the Mafia series. And just like the Spider-Man trilogy before it, I'll be taking on each game on the hardest difficulties they have to offer as I go for all 148 trophies, which honestly ended up being one of the biggest challenges I faced this year, causing me to waste precious hours away when I already had no time left to lose. Kicking things off with the original Mafia, the story here had us play as local cab driver Tommy Angelo, who on one fateful night had his world turned upside down.
Son of a watch out! Get up, Polly! There's a taxi here! We'll be okay! Move it! Come on!
Where to?
Anywhere. Fast!
Oh shit.
Let's get back to the neighborhood!
Dude, turning sucks, bro. No, 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 no! Come on! God, why can't this go any faster? Oh, I'm feeling this difficulty already, bro. I think we're good now. I think I'm in the clear.
What the hell are we doing? Just sit tight and pray.
Please tell me that's over.
Pull over in front of that bar. Compensation for your services. Any damage to your car. Don Salieri wants you to know that he's very grateful. So if you ever need anything, maybe a loan or some honest work, don't hesitate to ask.
A chase through the night. Let's go. Trophy number 1. A few days later, we would get jumped by members of the rival mob led by Don Morello until getting saved by Sal and Paulie, which would get us our next chapter completion trophy before meeting with Don Salieri himself and asking for his help so we could get our revenge. Later grabbing another trophy here for finding the first of many cigarette cards. From there, we went on to go find a few of those thugs and give them a taste of their own medicine by destroying their cars and giving them a good old-fashioned beating. And once back at the bar, Tommy would officially join the family.
Welcome to the family.
Hey, we're in the family, boys. Let's go.
Excellent. Now I'm starving. Luigi, let's eat.
Welcome.
Our barman Luigi is not much of a cook, but his daughter Sarah, Maron.
Daughter, huh? The way this city works, let's go. The next chapter, we would do a job for the Don and unlock the next story trophy. Along the way, finding our next collectible, a pulp magazine, which got me the trophy Pulp Fiction. Great movie, by the way. Now, up to this point, everything was going smoothly, and this classic difficulty wasn't really posing much of a challenge. That was until the next mission, Fair Play. Here, I had to steal a race car and sabotage it so the Don's guy could win the race with ease the next morning. And this mission was tough because the hardest part about this classic difficulty wasn't the combat, it was actually the driving. And I could not maneuver this thing properly at all. But I was really in for a surprise later when my worst fear became a reality. Thank God I don't have to race the car, dude. Could you imagine? No way, I can't even drive this thing at all.
Mikey Dunn, our driver. Some of Morello's guys roughed him up pretty good last night. Sent him to the hospital.
Oh no.
Yeah, tough luck for Mikey. Anyway, you're going to race for him.
What? Oh, give me a fucking break. I gotta drive. Oh, I just literally said they God, I didn't have to race, and I do have to race. Oh no. What the fuck? Already from the jump, dude. Fucking A, dude! God damn it! What am I supposed to do when these guys are driving like jackasses?
You're no good!
Dude, I've been stuck on this for a whole hour, bro. Adjust, 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 motherfucker, go! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, no, 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 don't overturn. No, 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 no. Fucking goddamn it. Shit. How the fuck am I in 5th already? My God, I had it. I had it. I was 1st place, man. All I had to do was drive normally from there. Once you're in 1st place, you don't have to worry about super tight turns and shortcuts and all that shit. I finally did the hardest part and I fucking choked on the easiest turn.
You're kidding me, asshole!
Fucking move. I'm done. Fucking.
After banging my head against the wall for 5 hours that night, I gave up and slept on it. Trying again the next day, where after just 16 minutes, it finally happened.
We're there. We're there. No, 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 no. Give me that, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Oh my God, I barely got that shit.
With that terrible race out of the way, we weren't done getting trophies just yet, as a little later I got the only missable trophy of the game for taking Polly to the Gentleman's Club, followed by the next chapter completion trophy.
Neighborhood hero, chapter complete. Let's go, baby.
Then in the very next chapter, after walking Luigi's daughter Sarah home and taking care of some thugs who tried to attack us, got the trophy Good Night for a Walk anyways, as the chemistry between them began to blossom. Having a member of the family getting attacked every night by these guys was unacceptable for the Don though, so we sent us out to go deal with them and send a message by breaking every bone in their bodies. But things quickly went south after they decided to bring out some guns.
No, wait, please. Please, I don't want to die, man.
Oh my God.
You can't feel sorry for these animals. A guy like this would plug you if you give him the chance. You gotta pull the trigger without thinking.
Storm cloud over Chinatown. Let's go. Another trophy, baby.
Turns out the next day, one of the guys Polly shot was the counselor's son, and the other one actually survived. Seeing this as a massive issue, the Don ordered us to go out and clean this mess up by heading to a gentleman's club and putting a bullet in one of the ladies that worked there, along with the manager himself for deciding to work with Don Morello. There was only one problem though. Sal had a thing for the lady there and asked us to scare her out of town instead. So we did just that, killing the manager afterwards before blowing the place to hell. Later heading to the church to meet Sal, where shit would hit the fan and a massive shootout would occur. And it all ended with Tommy staring down the barrel of a gun.
That's crazy in a church, bro.
These men were criminals, Father.
Now, which one of these men might have sought redemption by working with the poor? Which one might have saved just one life?
None of us, Father, you bastard.
Are you immune to bullets?
If you have any confessions to make, you better do it quick.
No more bloodshed, please!
I'm sorry, Father. Consider this an act of divine retribution.
Oh, there he is. Where the hell have you been?
That make us even.
Sure. For now.
From there, we would escape the police and finish that chapter for our next story trophy before wrapping up the next few chapters, where we would have to save Sal's life again after getting cornered by some dirty cops paid by Don Morello for the trophy Your Canuck Cousins, and having to take down one of our own, Frank, for snitching to the feds, before hearing him out and deciding to let him leave with his family instead for the trophy Rat in the House. We then broke into one of Don Morello's safes before setting off an alarm and having to book it for the trophy Blood on Beach Hill, and finally made a deal with the new alcohol dealer after stealing him from Morello for the trophy Best Laid Plans. While knocking out those chapters, I also found the first comic, which got us the trophy Comic Violence. Everything was going great up to this point in the story. The family was thriving and Morello was out of the picture for a bit, but that all quickly changed when we went to dinner with Don Salieri.
What?
Get down!
Holy shit!
What the hell?
Morello! Smoke him out, Joe.
Oh no.
Watch out!
Just killed a bunch of innocent people. That's crazy.
We're gonna ambush these boys. I'll keep them entertained while you slip out the back and circle around.
The day the war began. As the trophy suggested, the two families were now at war. We wasted no time getting revenge in any way we could. We started by sneaking onto a boat and taking out one of the biggest politicians in Morello's pocket for the trophy Death on the Water, followed by Morello's own brother Sergio for the trophy When God Stopped Smiling. And it was time for the Don himself. But as we got to his location, he quickly hopped in a car and made a run for it. We followed him until he seemingly had nowhere left to go. But we're in for a surprise when he suddenly got on a plane and started flying away. Luckily, he didn't get too far after shooting out the plane's engines and crashing down below.
Nighty night.
Bastard's daddy doesn't even know it yet.
Let's go, baby.
He knows it now. Come on. Let's make tracks.
The day the war ended. Let's go. With Morello now out of the picture, Don Salieri ruled this town, but that didn't stop him from having ops that he needed us to deal with. Starting with a politician who was disrupting his business. We headed out to an old prison where along the way I found the first of 50 foxes for the trophy Mystery Fox discovered, before finding the rifle that was tucked away from me and popping the politician in the middle of his speech. We then had to make our escape from the police, and I took this opportunity to get another trophy by taking out just enough cops to start a 5-star police chase. And right as I tried escaping for the first time, I unexpectedly collected the 15th part I needed for the trophy Quite the Collection. Sadly though, I would completely botch that escape, but found out on my next attempt that all I had to do was go back in the prison and hide for a few minutes, as the cops in this game were really stupid. And before I knew it, I got the trophy. Then a little later, after finishing the chapter itself, got the trophy A View from the Top. The next mission would have us go find a cigar shipment for the Don that he claimed also housed some diamonds for us to sell. So we headed to the harbor and snuck in before eventually finding the crates. But a little later, we would discover that it wasn't actually diamonds, but drugs, something the Don swore he would never get into. Clearly bothered by this, Polly finally convinces Tommy to rob a bank with him for the biggest score they have ever seen. A score so big they could leave the Mafia behind for good and start a new life. And after that conversation, we got the next chapter completion trophy.
Into the lion's den. Let's go.
The next day, the plan was set into motion. We successfully robbed the bank after shooting our way down into the vault and escaping out the back afterwards, before dropping Polly off with the money, where he tells us to come back the next morning to pick up his share, unlocking the trophy, the last big score. Unfortunately, that would also be the last time we would see Polly alive, after going into his apartment and finding him dead on the floor. Sal called immediately after as we broke the news and agreed to meet at the city gallery. But once there, we were hit with the ultimate betrayal.
Don't move, Tommy.
Oh no.
Hey, Tom.
Huh?
What the hell's going on?
This is what you were looking for, Polly's. Here's your cut. It's more than you deserve.
You killed him.
What?
You killed Polly.
Polly got himself killed.
And you seem real tore off about it.
I'm just in a good mood. Things are right between me and the Don. I'm moving up, and I just found this big bag of money. The Don knows about Frank, Tom, the whore too.
The girl you were sweet on.
You're the one that let her live.
Dude, what?
Goodbye. Don't let him suffer, boys. He's my buddy.
Yeah, right. Oh! You be your own people, man.
Lucky shot, Tom. But the thing about drug money is it pays for a lot of muscle. Put him down,
What a
boys.
fucking pussy, dude. Bitch. Fuck, man.
We sure had some laughs, right? Remember that time? Me, you, and Polly.
Shut the fuck up. Made man, let's go, baby. We got it.
Tom, and I want to
Friends and family.
testify.
A life of crime. Oh, wow, he's old.
A long time ago, someone once told me that family is a man's Achilles heel. Maybe he was right, because everything I've done, both good and bad, I've done for my family. I've turned my back on people I thought were my friends. I spent 8 years totally alone, trying to find myself so I could come home a better man. Now that I'm a lot older and just a bit wiser, I see that family is our greatest weakness, but it's also our greatest strength. It gets us out of bed in the morning. It lets us chase our dreams, even when they're moving too fast to catch. It
Oh,
keeps
no.
us from falling over when we're too tired to take another step.
Mr. Angelo?
Yes.
Mr. Salieri sends his regards.
Oh no, dude. Come on.
Remember that money, jobs, even best pals
Oh
come
man.
and go. But family is forever.
What a game, dude. Not the way I wanted to end. I wanted him to survive, of course, but that's the Mafia life, man.
With the story complete, I immediately got to work on all the collectible and miscellaneous trophies. Now, the bad thing here about the collectibles, besides there being 172 of them, is that they were all split between the story and free ride, meaning I would have to play most of the story missions all over again later. So I started with free ride first and grabbed every single pulp magazine, comic, cigarette card, and Fox that were available there, while also stealing every new car I came across to chip away at the last car collection trophy I needed. And after farming for hours, got the trophy on the trail for finding a hidden car thief number 1 for finding every hidden car, and finally motor museum for collecting 30 different cars. Before jumping into the story all over again and finding the last Fox for the trophy mystery Fox domination, last cigarette card for the trophy full set, last pulp magazine for the trophy lending library, and finally the last comic for the trophy's picture book connoisseur and the whole story. All I had left now was various miscellaneous trophies for doing a bunch of random things, including car enthusiast for lockpicking 5 cars, lined pockets for getting pulled over and paying a traffic ticket, stunt rider for performing a wheelie over 3 seconds, and that motor can move for reaching 50 miles per hour with the slowest car in the game. I was now just 1 trophy away from platinum, and that was to escape the police during an arrest. So I immediately ran over a pedestrian, and from there I would park my car on the side and wait.
Stay still.
Psych! Not take it in! Run, 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 run! Give me my platinum! Let's go, the original gangster! With that, Mafia is done, and it's time for Mafia 2. Let's get it.
The next game up was Mafia II, which is where the difficulty in this trilogy would ramp all the way up. And not because of the driving this time around, thank God, but because of the dated combat, unforgiving checkpoints, and crazy amount of bugs and crashes. Something that will foreshadow my Mafia III trophy hunt later in the video, though I didn't realize it at the time. The story here follows Vito Scaletta this time around as we get introduced to his backstory a bit, where we learn he was actually arrested and then sent off to fight in World War II. And right as he was about to die, the war ended in Italy thanks to the local Don, concluding the chapter and getting us our first trophy, Viva la Restanza. I butchered that, but hey, first trophy in the bag. The next chapter, we would return home to Empire City, where Vito would reunite with his best friend, Joe Barbaro. Then later that night, Vito would catch up with his family, and when leaving the next morning, would run into a thug trying to rough up his sister for debt his now dead father owned to a local loan shark. And after giving him a beating, we got the trophy Big Brother. Realizing a normal job wouldn't make him enough money to pay back this debt, it wasn't long before Vito returned to a life of crime as we met back up with Joe and started laying out some plans for the future. While here in his apartment, we would also get our next trophy for finding the first of 50 Playboy mags, which for obvious reasons I can't show you on this video. Later, we would head out to steal a car and make some quick cash by selling it to Mike Brewski, unlocking the trophy back in business, before heading back to Joe's apartment and grabbing some shut-eye on his couch as we got our next chapter completion trophy. Home sweet home, let's go. Complete chapter 2. In chapter 3, we would meet Derek and Steve, 2 members of the local mob who were running the docks down here. And our first job from them was to rough up some employees in order to get them to pay back what they owe. Bitch, pay up.
Anybody else got a fucking problem with paying for the fucking barber?
I love it. Then after collecting our cut from Derek, we would get the trophy He Who Pays the Barber. Later, we would meet back up with Joe, who would introduce us to Henry, a key member in a different mob who would also give us some work here, and that was to steal some stamps from a secured government building. We headed out to do just that and got another trophy here for completing the mission stealthily without getting caught a single time, before bringing the stamps back to Henry and realizing they were set to expire the next day. So because of that, we had to sell them all at local gas stations before the clock hit midnight, and after doing just that, got the trophy mailman, followed quickly by our next chapter completion trophy, The Price of Oil, complete chapter 3. Chapter 4 would raise the stakes after a jewelry robbery gone wrong. Oh no!
Come on, boys. The cops will be here any minute.
Oh my god, somebody else is trying to rob it?
Brian f***ing O'Neill?
What the f*** is this?
You're a little late, Chief. There's nothing left here.
F*** off, fatso. This is our heist. You want to get out of here in one piece, you better hand over everything you've
Well,
got.
the sign outside didn't say Brian O'Neill's place. If it did, I wouldn't have robbed it. Instead, I would have set it on fire.
Oh no.
Repeat, 1031, burglary in
Car
progress.
54. We're on it. But I suggest you get lost before the cops show up.
Ah, f***.
Kiss my ass.
Out of here.
Oh shit, dude. From there, we had to escape the police and shoot our way out, and it's here I got the next trophy after taking out 50 enemies. Then after finally getting the hell out of there and crashing at Joe's place, we got another trophy for completing that chapter, followed by 2 more trophies here after saving a girl from another thug and getting all 4 wheels of our car up in the air for at least 20 meters, before heading out to our next job where we had to take someone out. And it's here the difficulty spiked way up and I realized how bad the checkpoint system actually was. Oh my god, dude. Can you guys help me? Eventually, I would get through it and find our man until the unexpected happened.
Time for my sends regards.
Oh.
Huh?
Sorry, you.
Oh!
He shot me in the f***ing leg.
And just like, it'll be all right. We now had to shoot our way out of the building and get Henry to the doctor as I experienced the first of many crashes right as we were about to reach the destination. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do all that again! After running that back all over again, we got Henry to the doctor and gave Vito's sister the money to pay off the family's debt, before sleeping at Joe's for the night again and unlocking our next chapter completion trophy in the process. Unfortunately, the next morning, Vito would get arrested for those stamps we stole earlier in the story for 10 entire years, which seemed really steep for some stupid stamps compared to the other crimes we just did. But at least we had a guy on the inside who might be able to help, so we went to go find him until running into our old Irish friend who we had to beat in a fist fight here. Luckily, the guy we needed to find, Leo, saw all this, and from there we became his prize fighter, taking on a few more guys afterwards and beating them to earn some nice paydays for Leo, but even more importantly, his trust. Then later in the chapter, we would run into our Irish friend for the last time, where we finally settled the score.
Try again, little man.
Oh my god, dude, you just got fucking mollywopped, brother.
Be so gentle this time.
Whooped his ass. Oh, there's the knife. There goes.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, let's go, dude. Hey, time well spent. Complete chapter 6. Thanks to Leo returning the favor, Vito's sentence was shortened to just 6 years, and after getting out, we went home to meet up with Joe yet again, as we got right back into the life of crime, grabbing a gun from Joe and meeting another mob boss, Eddie, for some more work. But first, we headed to the Gentleman's Club, and
But between you and me, why'd you get into that line of work? I mean,
oh my god, he's just getting head right now? Amazing. From there, we went on to go bury a body for Eddie that he had left in his trunk for over 2 days, dropping both guys off after and earning another chapter completion trophy. In the next chapter, we would team up with Derek and Steve and get revenge on some greasers who burned our entire inventory of cigarettes, selling their cars afterwards and unlocking our next story trophy. We were later introduced to mob boss Carlo Falcone before giving us a job where we had to tell someone who might have betrayed the family, resulting in one of the craziest moments yet. Oh no.
It's just a question of whether I'm gonna be nice enough.
Falcone said he isn't too fond of skinny little suckers trying to turn his guys into mincemeat.
Oh no. Oh. All right, here we go. Oh, hold on. I wasn't ready yet. Boom. Oh no. Damn. Let's go.
Boys, take care of him.
Why didn't they shoot me earlier? This makes no sense. Yo, hairdresser. Kill 5 enemies in rapid succession with a headshot. Let's go. Oh.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I'll show you what it feels like.
With that done, I headed back to deliver the news, but first crushed the last car I needed for the trophy popper scrapper. And after meeting with the family, was finally initiated into the Mafia, closing out this chapter and securing the trophy Man of Honor. The next chapter would be the biggest yet, as Falcone ordered us to take out rival mob leader Clemente. So we headed to a building where Clemente was meeting the rest of his crew with Joe's friend Marty and disguised ourselves as cleaners. We then got into the boardroom and planted the bomb, later coming back using a window washer lift to witness the chaos firsthand.
These assholes ain't gonna know.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. The thing just blew.
We'll barely feel it, right?
All right. Let's go take a look.
Oh my God.
Christ, I almost pissed on my fucking shoes in
What a
here.
fucking mess.
Felt like a fucking earthquake. What the fuck? You assholes! You're gonna die for this!
Get away. Come on, Vito.
Oh, of course one got away, dude.
Get that asshole on the catwalk. You're fucking dead. Don't want to get on your bad side.
Shit. Whoa! How am I just getting shot through the wall? What the fuck am I dying to? Oh no, dude! I knew it.
Can't help him now.
I knew it, dude.
Let's go. Oh, that is shot. Be careful, Vito. There goes one of them. I'm the best. Back me up, Vito.
Here we go. Yep.
This is for Marty.
I love how the game just craps out at that moment.
Now it's over.
This is so poorly optimized, dude. From there, we left Joe, who was having a hard time processing Marty's death as he felt responsible. Later, getting a call in the middle of the night, learning he went to a bar and started scaring everyone away by waving around his gun. We then headed down to pick him up before he ended up shooting the bartender by accident, taking him home afterwards and unlocking our next 2 story trophies after cleaning up his mess. Now in chapter 11, Henry would meet us with hopes of joining the family after his last boss Clemente was killed. Vito agreed to vouch for him, but it would end up backfiring as Henry's initiation job was to take out our old friend Leo. You know, the old guy who helped us in prison just a few missions ago. So after Henry left, we had to beat him there and warn Leo about what was coming. And this was the most frustrating mission up to this point because the time limit was insane and there was a massive game-breaking bug where Leo's fence would just not open. I can't even get fucking in there! Bro, I can't get in! What the fuck? How do I get in the door? Okay, looking at a guide for this, apparently this gate is bugged, so it's not my fault. I'm not fucking stupid. It just won't fucking open. Okay, So people said restarting the game fixes it. Also, they said to make sure not to park anywhere near his gate. I'm gonna park right here. I'm gonna get out. Let me open the fucking gate, please. Come on. Oh, let me open it. Yes! But am I gonna run out of time? Are you fucking kidding me? After finally making it, we helped Leo sneak out without getting caught for our next trophy and dropped him off at the airport afterwards. Before getting home later that night and almost getting killed in our sleep by an Irish gang who lit the house on fire. Of course, Vito wasn't going out like that, so we ran over to Joe's and found where the gang was hiding to carry out our revenge, taking them all out and getting our next 2 storied trophies in the process. Now in chapter 12, we met up with Henry again as he tells us the family started getting into the drug business, convincing both Vito and Joe afterwards to start up their own thing behind the mafia's back so we could earn some big money all to ourselves. They agreed and we went off to borrow money from the local loan shark Bruno before meeting with the Chinese gang and making the transaction. But little did we know it was a complete setup.
Wait a minute, these guys ain't cops? Kill the bastard! Shoot Vito! Here comes more of them! Hold on. I got him.
Oh my god, bro! Oh god. Oh no 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 no.
Here we are. Let me do the talking. He's a tough guy, so no wise ass comments. All right, Joe.
Chasing the dragon. Complete chapter 12. Let's go. Oh, so we're just gonna keep doing this over and over again. All right. Damn, look at those suits, man. Yeah, we know this ain't gonna end well. We already know. As the montage just suggested, everything was going great as we sold most of the inventory at this point and we're bringing in some major cash. But sadly, that would all end in the most devastating way possible after Henry called us over to meet him ASAP.
Henry's different these days. Guy's got a real...
What the fuck's going on?
That's Henry. What the fuck are they hitting him with?
Holy shit! Are you kidding me?
Fuck.
Oh no!
Them people are fucking sick.
Hey, that's the old guy who sold us the dope. Wong.
Dude, that's crazy. Henry just died, man. From there, we immediately set out for revenge, taking out the entire Chinese gang here before learning Henry was actually a rat. Joe then decided to shoot the boss and we made our escape, unlocking our next chapter completion trophy afterwards. Unfortunately, the money was gone, but we still had to pay back Bruno, so we started taking on a bunch of jobs, including one that absolutely crushed me. No, that's Tommy! Oh my god, I thought these guys looked familiar when I played this game, dude! No, I don't want to go through this again!
Mr. Angelo?
Yes?
Mr. Salieri sends his regards.
Dude, why did you make me do that again? Why did you make me watch that? No! Tommy! Yo, the Mafia never forgets. Pay a visit to an old friend. Fuck that trophy. I don't like it. I don't like it. We then headed down to the docks to find some work with Derek as he once again needed our help with his employees. So we headed down armed with a shotgun to confront them until the tables turned completely.
You're Scoletta's boy, ain't you? What are you doing working for this bastard? After what he did to your old man?
Mouth
right
now.
That bastard killed your father, Vito.
What?
They're just trying to get under your skin, Derek. Hey, stop pointing that gun
Why
at
don't
me.
you ask him how your dad drowned that night?
We seen him take a walk with Steve. And then Steve come back alone. And all wet.
Think of all
Why
the
were
things.
you all wet, Steve? You dive in and try to save him?
Because he wouldn't stay underwater. Come on, shut.
Oh!
You disappoint me, Vito. You really do.
I'm gonna do a hell of a lot more than disappoint you, Derek.
Got you. That's not good. That's not good. Where am I supposed to go?
Okay, the odds are
Oh,
even.
no
Now let's
way.
just get that
Come on.
It's good to finally know the truth.
Oh my God. Please tell me I got a checkpoint, bro.
What the fuck? What kind of range is that? Bro, like, I peek for a fucking millisecond, I'm dead! I know there's still other dudes here, bro. Yep, I knew it. Where? Where did you come? Oh my God. He came from his office. Out for justice. Learn what it means to be a Scaletta. Holy shit, bro. That was just absurd, bro. After taking all of Derek's money from there, we only had a few $1,000s left to get. So I took this time to knock out a few more trophies. The first was for robbing 5 stores in under 5 minutes, which got us the trophy stick up. Doing that also got me a 4-star wanted level. So I went for another trophy here where I had to survive for 10 minutes while not getting killed by the police. So I scoured the entire city for a security truck as it was the only car in the game that was bulletproof, running over some innocent people afterwards before waiting for the cops to arrive. I then hunkered down for 10 minutes and got the trophy hard to kill. When that was done, I had to change both my outfit and my car so the cops would stop looking for me. And after purchasing a fancy suit, got the trophy sharpshooter. Later finding a new car and upgrading it to the max for the trophy's tuned ride and dream handling. And because my car was insanely fast now, I was able to earn another 2 trophies here. One for reaching over 125 miles per hour and the other for staying over 30 miles per hour for over 5 minutes. With all that done, I picked up the story again as we found out Joe was taken by the rival mob led by Vinci. So we went out to go find him until getting captured ourselves. Luckily, we were able to break free along with Joe and make our escape, taking him to the doctor afterwards, before going down to Bruno's and paying him back for the loan, which wrapped up the chapter and got us our next trophy. We were now in the final chapter where the story would reach its boiling point as we got picked up by Leo and learned that a hit was put on us for starting this drug war with the Chinese, but all could be forgiven if we took out Carlo Falcone. So we headed to the observatory where he was located in what ended up being another rage-inducing shootout.
Boss wants to see you.
Good. I want to see him too.
One thing though, Vito. I gotta take your gun.
Yeah, all right. Here you go.
Oh, Vito, let's go, dude. Excuse me. What? Why are you guys on the fucking Terminator? Die! I'm shooting you in the fucking face! You gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. There's always one fucking camping, dude. What the fuck is that, dude? Camping the top of the stairs with a fucking grenade. Are you kidding me right now? And I gotta start all the way over here again.
Well, look who it is. This is who they send? This is an insult. You really think they're just gonna let you walk after everything you did? Then again, chumps like you never do think about the big picture. But your buddy Joe understands. Don't you, Joe?
What?
The f is this? I could ask you the same question.
Loyalty's a funny thing, huh, Vito? No such thing as friendship in this business.
You fucking asshole. Everything I did for you.
Vito. Let's shoot this cocksucker.
Remember what we talked
On
about,
tree.
Joe?
There you go.
2.
Let's go, baby.
You know something, Carlo? For the last 10 years, all I've done was kill. I killed for my country. I killed for my family. I killed anybody that got in my way.
Let's go.
But this one's for me.
Oh, that was cold, man. That was cold. Let's go. With Falcone down, we grabbed the last Playboy mag of the game sitting right next to his corpse, unlocking the trophy ladies man, heading outside afterwards where we would witness the heartbreaking conclusion to this story.
Is it done?
It's done.
All right then. Looks like a celebration is in order. Come on, let's head to the cat house.
Sounds good to me.
Come with me, Vito. There's more we need to talk about.
All right, we'll see you over there.
I don't think we're going to the cat house.
Hey, what the hell's going on? Where they taking Joe?
Sorry, kid. Joe wasn't part of our deal.
Oh, no, dude.
No, no. They're not just gonna end it like that, right? Tough nut. Finish the story on hard. Made man. Finish the story and finish him. Finish what you started. F that ending sucks, man. They're gonna kill Joe, dude. Or they killed Joe, I don't know. It was now time to wrap up all the miscellaneous trophies I had left, along with the last collectible trophy for finding all 189 wanted posters. Starting with the trophy I missed early in the initial playthrough where I had to help a lady on the side of the road by fixing her car. The next trophy I went for here was for selling 5 cars to Derek, but it couldn't just be any car, and it had to be 5 of the most exquisite vehicles in the game that had a really low spawn rate. Eventually I would find each one and unlock the trophy exporter, and was now just a few cars away from getting another trophy here for driving 30 different vehicles. So I went to my garage and pulled out each special edition car that I had yet to drive and finally got it. Let's go, petrol head. For the next 5 hours now, I would go on to find all 189 wanted posters, which, fun fact, were all images of developers at 2K Check. While doing that, I also used the same cars. I had to drive over 50 miles with the same vehicle for another trophy. And this presented its own challenges because anytime the game would crash or bug out, I would lose all that progress, resulting in moments like this one. Oh. Amazing. Guess what? All that driving progress is gone again. All my miles down the drain. Eventually, I would finally hit 50 miles and unlock the trophy One Careful Owner before finding the very last wanted poster for the trophy card shark. And all I had left to do now was beat up 30 people using only my fists. So I went to the docks where I wouldn't have to worry about the cops being called and started wailing on everyone there. Then after a few minutes and a ton of beatdowns, I finally got it. Hey, knucklehead, which means finally! Platinum trophy, let's go. One more Mafia game left, and it's the buggiest one of the 3. I am not ready. It was now time for the final game of this trilogy, Mafia III, which surprisingly ended up being my favorite one in the series thanks to its incredible story and soundtrack, but was also the hardest of the 3 because of 12 notoriously glitched trophies, which were all tied to doing the grindiest activities in the game, such as flipping and killing all 16 racket bosses and informants, earning $500,000, and reaching a loyal status with all 3 underbosses, where if I closed out the game for any reason, would lose all that progress with the trackers being reset to 0, meaning every time the game crashed, I would have to do another run of the roughly 20-hour story unless I got extremely lucky. But if you've been watching me for a while now, you already know if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck. No shot, dude! The story here kicks off right in the middle of a heist as we're introduced to our main character Lincoln Clay and his childhood friend Georgie as they try and rob a Federal Reserve alongside Lincoln's brother Ellis and his other friend Danny, who are drilling from the ground beneath the safe, until the floor suddenly collapsed and we had to make our escape by boat and then by foot through the Mardi Gras parade outside, where I got the first trophy of the game for stealing a police car, eventually losing the cops and meeting back up with Lincoln's stepdad Sammy. Later that night, Georgie and his dad Sal Marcano, who was the mob boss running the show here in New Bordeaux, would catch up with us to get their cut of the profits. And so out of absolutely nowhere, we paid the ultimate price for Lincoln turning down Sal's offer to run this district earlier in the story in place of his stepdad Sammy.
You know something, Lincoln? Possibly the baddest motherfucker I ever laid my eyes on. Shouldn't have said no.
Holy sh! What the fuck?
Where the fuck you think you're going? Stupid fucking nigga. Come on, grab that bag, let's go.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Somehow, someway, Lincoln survived and was nursed back to health by Father James and a friend from his military days, John Donovan. And from that point on, this would be a story of revenge, as we hatched a plan to take over the city district by district until Marcano had no one left to lean on.
Something I've got to do. You've collected your things from Sammy's. Let's go. We started by meeting and later recruiting our first underboss here, Cassandra, which got us our next story trophy. Before getting to work on the district itself by taking down all the enforcers here and unlocking the trophies, soften them up. After that, we learned how to wiretap, which enables you to flip racket bosses and recruit them for one of those glitch trophies I mentioned later. In the meantime, though, we got a different trophy here for tapping into the very first one. I then interrogated the first of 15 informants before taking down the racket boss and flipping him too, which revealed the location of the district's lieutenant, Richie Doucette, and it didn't end well for him.
Oh, no. No, please. Listen. Just decent thing would be to let a man get in a path before you kill him. You can pray on the way up.
Oh, dude, that's brutal, but deserved. Pray on the way up. From there, we headed to the next district where we had to rescue and recruit another underboss and someone you might recognize from Mafia II, Vito Scaletta, as we unlocked our next story trophy. I proceeded to knock out the rest of the new district from there as I flipped a few more informants and racket bosses before teaming up with Vito to catch the next lieutenant, resulting in a police chase that lasted for longer than 2 minutes, unlocking the trophy insurance risk. Eventually, we got Greco as Vito decided to handle him his way, and at this point, we made just enough noise for Sal Marcano to finally take notice on what was going on around him.
You come to me with something like this, Lou, you better be goddamn sure.
We're about to find out.
Lincoln Clay is still alive.
Oh yeah. Fish gotta eat. You helped Vito capture Michael Greco. Let's go. I started taking on some side missions following that and found the perfect opportunity to knock out 2 more trophies, where in one I had to feed someone to an alligator and the other I had to get eaten myself. Then after wrapping up that side mission chain, I got the trophy Racketeer for getting the maximum earn in one of my rackets. Picking up the main story again, we went to go recruit the last underboss, Burke, who we had to convince by driving like an absolute maniac, and after a few minutes of that, he eventually caved and we got our next trophy cut and run. It was now business as usual as I flipped all the informants and racket bosses here. Along the way, unlocking the trophies, recruited to the 5th SFG for performing 5 headshots in under 5 seconds, for performing 100 silent takedowns, sending a message after chaining together 3 or more brutal takedowns, and finally closed casket for performing 50 brutal takedowns total, before bringing down the next lieutenant who came to us this time around in a shootout at Burke's place for the trophy It's a Brave New World. At this point in the trophy hunt, everything was going great and the game was running perfectly until I was hit with tragedy. No shot, dude! I have to do that all over again. This crash means I have to beat this story at least 3 times now. And if the game crashes again, that means 4 times. If it crashes again, 5 times. This is crazy that this game, the base version of this game, has been out since 2016. This is the definitive version, and both versions of the game still have this bug where if it crashes, you lose all your progress. So all those racket bosses that I flipped, all the informants that I flipped, those counts go back down to 0, which is why I have to do numerous runs of the story. Also, the 300 takedowns I was going for, yeah, that count reverted back down to 0 too. Shame on Hangar 13 for this, man. Shame on them. After calming myself down a bit, I realized I had to keep pushing on. I was almost done with this trilogy, and with the year winding down to a close and me still being 9 platinums away from 100, I couldn't allow myself to quit. So I picked up the controller and got to work on the next few districts, unlocking a few more trophies in the process, including Sure Thing Boss for recruiting all associates, a little late for that for saving one of the lieutenants, and cash in hand for saving a total of $150,000 between my safe and my wallet. We then infiltrated the Royal Hotel to take down the next lieutenant with one of the most satisfying kills in the game.
I'll be replaced tomorrow. No one will even notice.
You're wrong. Everyone will notice.
Let's go. I'd say that's noticeable. Everyone will notice. We now just had a few districts left, so I powered through those two, unlocking the trophies Combat Specialist for performing 300 takedowns, Never Saw It Coming for killing an enemy within 2 seconds of kicking open a door, Wrecker for performing 10 vehicle takedowns, and both the Connection to Cuba and the Poor Some Bitch for taking down another 2 lieutenants. With all that done, our next target was Marcano's own brother, Uncle Lou, who just so happened to be traveling on a ship. So we found a way to board it and hunted him down until there was nowhere left to run.
That's far enough, you wop asshole! What the f, Lou? Take another step and he gets you. You think I give a shit about some politician?
Please, I don't even know what's going on.
Oh my God. What the heck? That weasel's still alive. Not for long though.
I want you to send a message to your brother.
No.
Anything. Oh, just say it.
Don't let him go.
Lord almighty.
Real nice time. Let's go. From there, I continued knocking out each district and finally got one of the trophies I was stressing over as the game hadn't crashed again up to that point, and that was for flipping 15 informants. I then continued pushing on through the story and got the trophy Jesuit in New Mexico for saving Marcano's numbers guy before going on to take down Sal's other brother, Tommy Marcano. But getting to him wasn't gonna be easy, so we disguised ourselves as a local boxer and thanks to an old friend entered the tournament there. Ah, let's go. Oh. Do you know who I am?
We have a new champion, Mr. Jack Johnson!
You head on back to the locker room and collect your winnings.
Where you at?
Me, I got business to attend to.
You must think I'm some kind of goddamn moron coming in here like you did.
Oh no.
Never been one to shy away from a calculated risk.
Maybe you should have.
Oh no.
I'll mix some vegetable oil in. Makes the gasoline thick, sticky.
You gonna feel your pack out the bud. It's gonna cut it and twist as the flap.
Oh.
You know, Sal wanted me to go to law school. Work for some big company. Do something decent with your goddamn life, you understand?
Should've listened to him.
It's in the blood.
You are who you are. No point arguing with yourself about it.
With Tommy down, we made our escape and got the trophy burned like napalm in the process before wrapping up the last district afterwards, where I also got the trophies. There was a war going on for taking down the next lieutenant, Nathan Drake, I mean Remy Duval, and certainly was exciting after eliminating Sal Marcano's sister, Olivia. With that last territory now ours, I got the trophy We're in this together for making it to the end with all 3 underbosses alive after splitting up the districts evenly between them. And because I was at the end, I decided to go for a few more trophies here while also finishing every side mission for each underboss, eventually unlocking the trophies One Good Turn after making a 180-degree turn at high speed, Custom 358 for driving at 120 miles per hour for over 20 seconds, My Name is Lincoln Clay after taking out Marcano's hitman, and finally Trust for reaching a loyal state with one underboss after finishing some of Cassandra's missions. All I had to do for the next glitch trophy was reach loyal status with both Vito and Burt. But just as I was about to do that, tragedy struck again. No way, dude, no! Oh my God, bro, no way! Why? Oh, come on. I have to redo all the side missions again on the next run. This is one of the trophies affected by this. After that crash, I had to figure something out. So I scoured Reddit threads until I finally found something. Okay, so I figured out a way online how to successfully roll back the update, because apparently this issue that I've talked about in this video time and time again is because of the most recent update 1.12. So apparently rolling it back to 1.09 will prevent these bugs and glitches from happening, and for all the trophies to track properly. From there, I just kept trucking through the remaining miscellaneous trophies before taking on the final mission, which included 45 in my hand for completing all of Cassandra's missions, testing the shocks for performing a 50-meter jump with my car, and new Bordeaux drifter after drifting for more than 5 seconds. Before knocking out both Vito's and Burke's side missions for the trophies, I need a favor, and IRA don't ask. Now, because the game crashed twice on me, I wasn't able to get the trophy for earning $500,000, but I was still able to get a different trophy here for spending $500,000. So I did just that, buying every weapon and upgrade in the game, and unlocked the trophy hole in your pocket. It was now time to take out Sal Marcano and his son Georgie for good. So we headed to the casino where they would be waiting for us along with every man he had left as we went to war for the last time. There's Georgie. Hi, bud. This is gonna be so satisfying. Oh, the knife too?
I always thought you were my friend. That you had me and Ellis's backs. It was just an act. You didn't kill me because I said no. You killed me because you thought you owned me. Owned all of us.
It was never about us. About my old man. I'd do anything for him. Same as you and Sammy.
And you understand why I have to do this.
Nice and slow. Just gonna let himself die.
Hell of a sight, ain't it?
Let me see your hands.
Whatever was between us is over, you understand? Ended the second it was you coming up them stairs instead of my son. Want a drink?
All right.
What? Shoot him!
Hey, not bad.
That could be poison, bro. What are you doing?
I've buried a lot of people. More than I can count. The one I never wanted to see go down in that cold ground was my son.
And yet here we are.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be waiting for you, Lincoln Clay. This won't be the last time we see each other.
I know.
Oh my god! Holy shit. Okay, yeah. I definitely gotta see what happens if you just walk away, or if that's even a thing. Yet here we are. You have avenged Sammy and Ellis. From there, I decided to leave town, which concluded the story and got me the trophy before they bury it. And after that, I immediately started up run number 2, going for the last of the miscellaneous trophies while killing all the informants and racket bosses this time around, and making it to the end with only one underboss left. Shortly later, unlocking the trophies Flembe for making 10 enemies off themselves with their own Molotovs, and I'm going in for attacking a racket without killing any enforcers. Then 9 hours later, it was time for the moment of truth. The moment where we would find out if downgrading the game actually worked when I killed the last informant here. Oh! It didn't bug! It didn't bug! Oh my god, there's hope, dude! Let's go! With that huge stress lifted off my shoulders, I just started rolling from there, grabbing every other trophy I had left to get on this second run, including Big Earner for getting a $10,000 payout from a single underboss, Baby You're a Rich Man for earning $500,000 finally. Yo, Baby You're a Rich Man, we got it! Earn $500,000, let's go! No loose ends for killing all the racket bosses, and just you and me for keeping only one underboss alive until the end of the game by not giving the other two any districts. I then just had one run of the story left to go to get all the trophies I missed from the first playthrough. And after another 8 hours, unlocked the new boss for flipping all 16 racket bosses. And last but not least, yo, family! I didn't even do side missions on the other two characters yet. I don't care, I'll take it. Because you know what this means? Let the good times roll. We finally got platinum. The Mafia Trilogy is complete. Oh my god. Man, bugs glitches, and terrible driving aside, this trilogy was incredibly fun, and I'm even more excited for Mafia 4 next year. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like for more. Don't forget to comment down below which game you want to see me platinum next. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and hit that notification bell to stay in the loop between uploads so you don't miss a single video. I'll catch you guys on the next one.